Hi everyone, I'm Mel.
And I'm Arnie.
Welcome to Gearhead Garage Sale. Today we are in Happy Valley, just a stone's throw away from Beaver Stadium.
We're here to visit with a friend of ours, Dan Workman, here in Pleasant Gap. And we're going to check out this really beautiful 1962 Chevy Impala Station Wagon. And the good news for somebody out there, Dan is ready to cut this one loose from his collection. So we're going to check it out really thoroughly today.
All right, let's have a look. This Impala is turnkey ready. It could handle a trip on Route 66 right now.
Absolutely. I'd consider this either a RESTOMOD or maybe even Pro Touring car. It's ready for power tour, or, you know, throw the entire family in the back and go for ice cream. Or
absolutely. Sits 9 people, right?
Yeah,
9
this is actually a
people?
9-passenger station wagon, which is kind of that more seating than a Suburban.
It is, yeah. Or you can put all the seats in the back down and handle all that stuff for that trip you want to take.
Yeah, take everything you own.
Absolutely. And the outside is beautiful. So, I mean, it's a go car and a show car.
So not only is the paint on this car absolutely beautiful, but all the trim, the chrome, all the weather stripping, everything on this car is in phenomenal condition. This car was done at a high level. I'm guessing this car probably cost somewhere in the neighborhood of $160,000 to $180,000 to build. I think it would cost you over $200,000 to build the same car today.
I love me a small block Chevy. You want to go over the specifics?
So it's a 350 cubic inch small block, right around 330 horsepower, 381 pound-feet of torque. Uses Vortec heads, flat tappet cam, a little over 9-to-1 compression. Really reliable, really solid. It's not a rebuilt 350, it's a brand new motor, new block, 4-bolt mains, the whole bit. So we're talking reliability. And the other nice thing, this has a front runner system on it, so it's all serpentine belt driven accessories now.
I see that. Man, beautiful. And everything was done so well and so clean, and you have all the aftermarket chrome in all the right places. So let's talk about the chassis under this car. It's a stock frame, but it really has all of today's comforts and amenities.
It's got all the new RideTech suspension components. It also has all the ride sensors, all 4 corners. It has presets, so you can set your ride height or your parked height, and
nice.
Just press of a button, it's up or down.
Let's check out these 18-inch polished coys. They beautifully accent the car. We got drilled and slotted rotors on all 4 corners, sporting Willwood calipers in the front and Corvette calipers in the rear. Now we're here with Dan, the current owner of the car who's looking to sell it, and he's going to tell us about the interior. I just got to say, this red leather is gorgeous.
It really is. I was really, when I first saw the car and saw the way it was put together, just with the stock door panels and everything, and then somebody took the time to put this leather interior in this thing that is just gorgeous and beautiful to sit on.
It has such a clean feel, but also you can tell it's going to be durable. Like, this feels like it's going to last.
You can put your 8 kids in here with you and just let them beat the crap out of it.
Absolutely.
But yeah, no, it was a very well done car. Just everything about the car was totally done right. The headliner is gorgeous. Everything fits, and the finish is just beautiful. They did a very quality job on the car.
It is. And a little detail that I just noticed in the headlighter, I thought these were polka dots, but now I notice they're actually little imprints of stars.
Yes.
Yes, the detail of this car is phenomenal.
And I think that's the stock headliner from 1962.
Wow, incredible.
It's just a crazy car, and then they did a detail in the dash, did the Chevy emblem.
I see that around those vents.
For the AC vents, yeah. And even what they added for the AC units underneath, everything is just tastefully done. The console, the Bluetooth, all the stuff is just put together very well.
It is very nice, very clean. I'm back here with Dan. So Dan, why did you decide to add this car to your collection, and why are you looking to hand it off now?
Well, I added it to the collection because the car was so nice. I thought it was something I had to have, but I certainly wasn't looking for it. I was trying to get my collection down, and I accomplished what I did. I wanted a fast car, a fun convertible, and a truck, and I did those things. But a station wagon wasn't anywhere
It wasn't on the list.
It was not on my list at all. And we heard a couple guys talking about this car. We were at a classic car auction in July of 23, and this thing was a topic of conversation by quite a few people. And I said to a friend of mine, let's go down and take a look at this. And we went down and looked at it and just couldn't believe the quality of the car.
Understandably, being the topic of conversation, the car is beautiful.
It's drop dead gorgeous. And red on red may not be my favorite color, but on this car, it couldn't look any better.
So overall, what are your feelings about the car?
The car's next to perfect. I mean, anybody that's going to own this car is going to be very proud to have it and take it to shows. As a matter of fact, my very first show I took it to was 3 weeks after I bought it, and it was a church show that was very nice and well attended. We had 240 cars there, and it took best of show. And then they changed their trophies around a little bit. They normally had a trophy for the longest owned car, and they decided to make it for the shortest owned car, and that was me with 3 weeks. So I got that trophy, and then an artist that goes to the show always picks his favorite car, and he picked this one, so I got his portrait. So it was kind of a fun show, and it's been a fun car.
Yes, cleaning a house, and you only owned it 3 weeks.
That's right.
Wonderful. So, well, let's get in it and take it for a ride and have all those feels you've been talking about.
Well, let's make this real easy, and I'll let you drive.
Really?
There you go.
I would be honored. Even a gentleman, thank you. Oh, smooth like butter.
It starts every time like that. It's just an awesome car.
Nice.
And we can wind the windows up and turn the AC on.
Okay.
This has the force sensor adjustable suspension, so it adjusts for any weight you add to it. It'll adjust the shocks.
Very nice. Well, like we mentioned about, a potential hot rod power tour car, if you're toting around like easy ups and things like that, that adjustable suspension, that's a huge bonus.
Oh, it's great, and you put all the seats down and haul anything you want to back there. It's as big as a Suburban.
I feel it shifts with ease.
It does. The car works extremely well.
It does, and the power steering, it's almost odd to get used to in a car that's older like this. I find myself over adjusting when I don't need to.
No, it just hits the road really nice. I was really impressed with the way it drove.
I agree.
And you're going to feel the brakes because we're going to turn left here.
Oh yeah, the power brakes and those slotted and drilled rotors get you stopped real quick. I feel like a kid in a candy store driving this car.
It's a lot of fun. It's a great drive, and the car works just extremely well.
I agree. There's no odd vibrations, no engine hesitations. It's so smooth.
Stay right on this mill. You're going to go down over the hill.
All right.
It's a little windy and twisty, but you'll get a good feel for the brakes.
Yeah, and the suspension.
I never owned a car with an air ride suspension before, the Ride Tech, and it really handles well.
And I didn't realize initially, you know, I just thought like it was a setting the stance thing. I didn't realize it was to adjust to your weight load.
This one adjusts, and you can lower it when you're parking, or you can raise it higher for cross parking lots across the speed bumps and things like that. So you can adjust it to its full height.
So it's the best of both worlds.
It is. And I think that's what everybody liked when I took it to its first show. I pulled in and I hit the air button and it dropped down to the ground, and everybody's like, what?
Yes.
Because you hear this.
Almost a sleeper in that way of it being a lowrider.
See 2 tons of red Chevy dropping to the ground.
Yes. Now I got to ask you, did you name this car? Do you name your cars?
Not really.
No.
But if I were to name this, it'd have to be Big Red.
That name would suit it well.
Now this is a pretty hard dip here, so you're going to feel how this thing goes across these crazy bumps.
Yeah, I see. This is some rough looking railroad tracks.
But you wouldn't know it.
No problems at all. No. Back to the right?
To the right. This will give you a great feel for how it goes on turns and things. This is a really twisty road.
Turns with no problems. I'm not really experiencing any kind of body roll or wanting to shift or slide.
Now with the airbags, it kind of keeps everything steady.
You definitely have me talked into the air ride. That's a huge bonus.
That's why I wanted you to take it off the main road and drive it on a country road, just to feel what the car's really like.
Yes, it's so smooth, so comfortable.
You can drive it anywhere. You don't have to slow down. You can go right over these. It doesn't even put it down.
I know, out of habit.
Yeah, no, it just goes.
It does. This is your driveway right here.
Yep,
correct?
take the left, yeah.
Reverse helps.
There you go.
So, what'd you think?
I'm sold. It rode beautifully, drove beautifully, stopped great. I'm falling in love with this car.
Uh-oh.
I think I'm already there, actually.
You're gonna have to sell that extra kidney.
I know. It's the total package in a car.
It is.
There you have it. Dan's 1962 Chevy Impala Station Wagon.
Yeah, thing's awesome. So if you're interested in maybe purchasing this car, check the comments. We'll have information there regarding availability, depending on when you're actually watching this video.
And for more on Gearhead Garage Sale, make sure to like and subscribe.
See you next time.
There we go, bada bing!
No, I did that on purpose.